Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be episode 32 of my gameplay series in Sandy Bay 19. If this is what you're here for, then please stay tuned. Welcome folks, so here we are, Sandy Bay 19, episode, what did I say, 33? I literally just said it, but I forgot already. Anyhow, episode 33 in seasons. It's the next day from when we left off, so it's number 2 day of autumn. So what we need to do is we need to harvest our rye fields. Our combine's set up, they're good to go, so he's good to go here. And we got up really early to make sure we could get going as fast as possible. So we're gonna harvest our rye fields. We need to windrow these two fields into rows of hay, windrow this, bale this, and then we need to go through and pellet these two fields of hay. Actually, this section of hay too, it needs to be windrowed as well, and then pellet all 3 fields of straw. So that's our goal today. So we are going to lease the pelletizer. We're also going to buy a new tractor today, and I looked back because I forgot last time. So the one we're going to get is going to be this guy, the Fendt 1000 Vario. 347 to get him up to 435. I think that's going to be worth it. So we'll go ahead and take out a small loan. Actually, let's take a look. Is there any contracts we could pick up today? Fertilizing 16. Where's 16 at? That's not too bad. That's not too far away. Sure, we can probably do that one. That'll be easy to knock that guy out once we have another tractor here. So yeah, I was hoping field 8. Where's field 8 at? Is it clear up here? Or is it closer to us? Oh, 8's right there. 8, what do we have to sow it with? Barley, yeah, we'll take that one. Why not? That'll give us a little bit of cash. We are going to take out a little bit of a loan, our first loan ever, I believe, in this series. So we're just going to take out 20,000 to start. We're not going to have any interest on it, but we're going to go buy that tractor. And I know we could get just an inch in size down from that. We also need to lease the, yeah, that's true. We do need to lease the pelletizer, but I think that'll just work out better if we have a little bit bigger. We want to do some wide tires, I think, on there as well is what I want to do. What other options we have in here? Michelin. What are the wides cost on that? A little bit more. Trailborgs. Yeah, I think we'll just do wides, Trailborgs, or Trailerborgs, or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, I think that'll work out for us. Other options we have through here. Weights. We don't really need weights for what we're doing. We don't need doubles, I don't think, or twins. So yeah, we'll just do wide. Okay. And that's the engine setup. So 351. We're going to go ahead and buy that. Huge purchase right out of the gate. We are going to need a bigger loan, so that's my bad. Okay, we're going to be able to pay it off by the end of the day anyway, so we'll get us up to 50,000 in loan because we're going to go ahead and lease it right away just because it's not going to matter if we lease it now or later. So let's go into baling technology and we're going to go lease the PRIMOS. There she is right there. We're going to do automatic just because we don't want to have to deal with that while we're trying to drive around our fields. Yeah, we're going to lease that. So 16,830, and I'm going to write this down so we can keep track of how much per hour we're losing on this and everything like that. So 16,830 is our initial cost, so we can find out kind of what our profit is on top, which we know from No Man's Land that we should be just fine. Okay, perfect. And if you didn't watch No Man's Land, we leased it. I think we leased it and we had it for a total of 2 hours. So not too long, and I think our total profit was, like, the total we made off of pellets was, like, upwards of 300,000, so straw and hay pellets, so I'm sure we will be okay. We're going to make out just fine. So first off, let's make sure the straw swath is on this guy. So we need to enable that. Perfect. Oop, not that. F1 to get rid of that. I think I'm just going to hire him, and then I'll fix him as we go through here. Haven't completed anything yet. Why are you not? They're too wet. Did they get wet overnight? Oh no. No? I guess canola you can get sooner. I don't know. So I guess we'll wait for that to drop down since they're technically too wet. So I guess it kind of varies depending on the crop. So we'll wait on that, which, I mean, if we go into the weather, it's going to dry just fine. So maybe maybe 9, 10. Even if we start at 12, we'll still have plenty of time to get all those fields done. It doesn't really matter. We're running the game in 1 time speed for the most part, so we're going to be fine. Friday is still when we have rain coming next, so we'll work on getting the hay going, or we'll go check and see if the hay's actually dry first, but that's what we'll work on. Also, too, actually, we need to take care of the animals. Yeah, so we need to get this taken care of this morning, so that way they're just topped up, good to go, not have to worry about them for a while. Yeah, that's what we're going to end up doing. Do we have anything? I think 0.4 is the... Ooh, there's a 0.3 in there, so that's going to be... So soon we'll have more Holsteins in here, so fantastic. Okay. Yep, that's where we're at for all of that, so... Yeah, 44, then we're going to get a ton more cows after all these guys give birth. All the Holsteins, that is. So, fantastic. Okay. That's what we have going on. I'm going to try to get some stuff done with the hay. Let's actually go hop in our new tractor and take a look at it. Why not? Oh, yeah. This thing looks... I mean, it's hard to see in the light we have here. I forgot we have fertilizer down here. Whoops. But it does look good. Oh, man. That is amazing. Well, I'm very excited to use this. Take a look at what in-cab looks like. Nice. Very modern. A little bit of lag there, but that's fine. Fantastic. This goes 39. That's definitely our fastest tractor. I didn't even look at the speed in the store because I was more worried about horsepower, but... Oh, there we go. Yeah. Fantastic. Okay. Well, that's what I'm going to work on, so I'll see you guys when something happens, or in a little bit, or whatever the case may be. You know how it goes. Alright, good news. It's 9 o'clock, and we are going ahead with our harvest. I brought the John Deere up here at the trailer. I have the PRIMOS and our new tractor up at the farm. So, oh, and the police are heading somewhere. But, yep, so I'll just let him figure this out how he wants to do it. It's going to fill up super fast. We're going to have a boatload of rye, so, which is going to be awesome. So, yep, and this is still grass down here. Well, I haven't checked it recently. I think that the alfalfa is dry. It just looks super dried out. I mean, I could be wrong, but after I windrowed it, it went into that nice light color there, so I think it's dry. But the grass was not. I just drove up with the milling machine and loaded it, like, just a little bit into the milling machine to see what it came up as, and it came up as grass, so we'll still hold off on that. But yeah, and then I'll probably bring the pelleter up here and start working through this while we're waiting for everything else to happen. So the animals are cared for, so if we exit out of here, go into here, they're all basically taken care of. Their water, their straw, water, and cleanliness, I cleaned them. I mean, it's pretty close. And their TMR's doing good. And this is slowly filling up as I take the silage off the ground and throw it into here. But yeah, so I don't know what we'll do if that fills up. We could just let them eat it all down, but either or. All right, so you're gonna back all the way up. You do whatever you want to do, I guess. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and start pelleting and getting some stuff done. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, I figured you guys would want to be here when I started pelleting, because we haven't done any pelleting so far in this series, so I'll get that baby turned on. Nice. And I don't know what the combine's doing. He's just, he harvests what he wants to, and then we have to pick it up later, so we're actually technically probably going to need our trailer up here for these pellets, so probably use a small one for the pellets. Yeah, that's just what we'll end up having to do. Doing good so far. I mean, right there, 1,000 is going to be, that's 1,100 bucks right there. Oh, so much value on the pellets. This is very enjoyable to do this. This is definitely the recommended way to do it versus the way I did it on No Man's Land for a little bit. But yeah, while we're doing this, I figured I'd tell a little bit of a police story, something that happened. So this actually didn't happen too long ago. A couple months ago, I was on patrol, and we get a call about this. Actually, it came out as a girl. There's a girl. It was a guy with long hair. We figured that out later, but it came out as there was this intoxicated female leaning up against someone's fence and throwing up in a neighborhood. So we start heading over to that area, and then the caller, the RP, the reporting party, who's on the phone with dispatch, let dispatch know, well, they just left on foot running away. And they're like, okay, well, we'll go see if we can't find him and contact him. We really don't have a crime, maybe trespass at the worst, but like, I don't know, it's just kind of like let's go see what's wrong with this person and see if they're okay. We're maybe not going to get that row yet. So anyhow, so one of the other officers finds the person, calls out with the person and says, well, they're actually a boy. So I show up shortly after to provide backup and such for him. But so yeah, it was just a really drunk guy that was very lost. He didn't no idea where he was at. He actually lived in a town a town over. He didn't live in our town. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna walk there. I'm like, okay, well, let me give you a ride at least to where you're trying to go, since you didn't want to call a cab or anything. So he said, yeah, you can give me a ride to, you know, this location. Like, okay. So I gave him a ride, and then they dropped him off at the location. We're watching him for a little bit to make sure he's good to go. But I guess he just, I don't know. It's drunk people. But so of course he stopped right there. So he starts walking, and then he starts walking in the middle of this bridge, just right down the middle of the road. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna go tell him to get out of the road. And I walked over to him and I said, hey man, can you just walk on the sidewalk for us? And I was like, I don't want you to get hit by a car. And he goes, oh, yeah, thank you. Like, wow, I what a great idea. Who would have even thought of that? But sorry, I know not maybe the most exciting story. Just goofy stuff like that people do that when they're intoxicated or high. It is what it is. But that's some of what we deal with as police officers. Oh, and you can't get frustrated about it. You just have to laugh about it. If you get upset about it, it's not good. It's not going to help you. If you get upset about stuff like that, then you probably shouldn't be a police officer, because, yeah, and I get if you're dealing with them constantly or all day in a shift, they can be frustrating after a while. Drunk people can be, but yeah, you just kind of have to work through it and, you know, work with it. We're already almost full with our pellets here, so we're going to get a lot of pellets off of this, which we're going to have to sell them immediately after we get them, because we don't have anywhere to put them. So hopefully prices are good, which that one's going down, which isn't great, but that one's good. So I mean, I don't think I installed any mods for like a multi-silo in here, did I? No, I didn't. Oh, we did install that. I forgot about the hayloft, but that was so expensive. Nothing for a multi-silo. So I mean, of course, you know, given we can pick them up with the milling machine, so if we want to, we honestly could just store them in one of our buildings or outbuildings. It's just kind of bulk material, so that is also a possibility. So if we have to, we'll store them that way, but hopefully we just don't have to store them at all. But yeah, I mean, the straw is a good price right now. I know it's not the best price, but it's a good price, so we'll just sell them right off the bat, make our money on them. So this guy's about to get full, and what does it hold? 9,000 liters. There it is. All right, and then of course the pipe's going to be on not the opportune side for this guy, but yeah, we'll get that taken care of in a second. Let's get the combine taken care of here. So yeah, I'm just going to pull the combine out, get them loaded up, and keep going with our harvest. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, and the combine had filled up again. It just finished emptying out again, and we have our first load of pellets. We have 12,000 liters here, so we're going to go and take that up and sell it and see what we get for it, which it should be just over $12,000, which would be nice. All right, loop around here. Here we go. Our pellet sell point, if you remember, we placed that down at the BGA, which we should have just placed it down there. Would have been closer, and I don't know, it just would have been easier. Oh, well. Garden Center would buy something like this, I think, probably more often than the BGA. Well, I don't know. BGA, technically, they're making power, so maybe they burn these to make power and whatnot as well, so who knows? Who knows? As long as we can sell it, that's all that really matters. And this is a fast tractor for us. It just seems like, I mean, it's not fast track fast, JCB fast, but it's pretty fast. So, all right, let's get this down here. And I'll write down what we get for them. And again, we probably only have a third of that field done, so if we get 3 times as many off of just that one field, I mean, we're looking pretty good. Right on, 12,568. Perfect. So yeah, there we go. We got our first load done. I feel like we should buy a bigger trailer. This is going to take forever. So when we look in the store here, trailers, it would be nice to have a bigger trailer. So we got this guy, which holds 12,000. I don't know if we need something crazy big, but we already got one of those. It would be kind of nice to have a second one, but maybe just a step down from that, because that's a lot. That's a big jump for that. But this is not too far from these guys, which have the 21,000 liters. So I know it's a little bit of a purchase. Oof, I don't know though. I don't know if I want to buy another trailer like this, because eventually I want to invest in like a a semi truck and everything like that. So maybe we're not. We're just gonna. Gosh, but that would be so much easier. How much would it be to lease that? Well, or we could. I'm just kind of back and forth on it. We could always buy. I don't know. I really am back and forth on it. I think we'll just hold off. I think it'll just be better for us to save the cash for now. We'll be able to upgrade what we need to later. So we'll just hold on to this trailer and keep using it for the time being. And sorry, I know I always forget. I'm just going to leave the money in dollars. I always forget to change it back and forth between pounds and dollars between No Man's Land and here. So it just is what it is. We're just going to keep it at dollars for now. But yeah, so I'll keep the harvest going, and I'll keep you updated on how much we make, and we'll see how much rye we have. Oh, we don't have a place to store rye, technically, do we? Ooh, we may be just... I may, instead of sell the pellets now, I know we just sold that bunch, which I wish we wouldn't have. What I may do is just add in a multi-fruit cell, save out of here, come back in. Yeah, gosh, that may just be what I do. All right, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing, so I'm probably going to do that real quick, and then I'll bring you guys back in when we have a multi-fruit tile that we can place in here. Well, yeah, I'm so torn. Yeah, I think we need a multi-fruit tile. I think that's what we're going to do, so I'll see you guys in just a second here. All right, welcome back. Here we are again. Well, thankfully the contracts all stayed active when I exited out, but I did accept a new one that apparently popped up all of a sudden, so let's go ahead and add us a multi-fruit silo. So these ones I remember don't have, they'll take the rye, but they won't take the pellets. I remember that from No Man's Land. So we'll add in this guy right here. That'll have all, we can even put snow in it if we want, or our potatoes in there if we want. So, oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, darn it. Let's go ahead and fix that real quick. We're going to make the money back, so don't stress. You guys are like, we're not worried about it. Maybe you are. I don't know. We went from no loans in this game now to all of a sudden $100,000 in debt, but it'll all work out. All right. Where am I at? I got lost here. Let's go back up here. Yeah, it's not hay yet. That's where I was testing the milling machine. So to extend our silo, I don't really want to place it like in here because we already don't have a lot of space in there as it is. Right there actually doesn't look too bad, but try to get it in the middle. No, just kidding. Probably. Ooh, why can't we place it there? That corner would not be too bad either. That I don't mind. It's okay, a little bit of landscaping, but not too bad. Oh my gosh, that really I've been banned from the landscaping tool, so I can't fix it. Yeah, that's okay. It's not too bad there. I didn't know that was gonna have that big of a footprint. Affected the cow barn a little bit, maybe. Yeah. That's okay. It is what it is. It's done. So if we go into here now, we should be able to. Yep, it's picking it up. So. Yep, we got capacities for all that stuff. I was hoping to just add on to those. So only 75,000 liters of rye, which isn't going to give us a lot. So, I guess that kind of just is the way it's going to work out. But that's fine. So. Turn that off. All right, so harvester looks like they're full again, so let's go fix that up. We're already getting quite a bit of rye and stuff off the field, obviously. I mean, so essentially we can put this trailer in there and then almost a full second trailer in there, and then our silo will be full. So we can store 75,000 liters of rye, and then we'll probably just have to sell the rest right off the bat. So hopefully rye is not too bad a price, but yeah, we'll see. I suppose we could dump it on the ground inside of a building, but I don't like doing that if possible. So, all right, this field will be done soon. Once he finishes up that, we'll get him hired up there, and we'll get that little section he missed. But yeah, I'll keep pelleting and keep doing my thing, and see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, so here I am. We have this field done. We are getting the last of the rye unloaded into the tractor here. Obviously, I still have a little bit more pelleting to do. So I hauled a load of 12,000 pellets down to our farm, and, well, we had a little bit of an issue. So I feel like some of you aren't going to like this, but it's done. It's already over with. So, yeah, our money hasn't changed at all. So let's just do this. This will be easier. So, up here we have our silo, which doesn't matter what mode I'm in here. So we have our silo. So originally we placed right here a silo extension so we could put straw pellets as well as rye into this silo here. So I came up here to straw pellets, would not accept them. I tried tipping them out. It tipped them right onto the ground here. Not helpful. So I was like, okay, maybe it wasn't close enough. So I put it like right here, a little bit closer to like the silo portion. Didn't do a thing. Still wouldn't take it. So we are no longer gonna use this silo. This silo, now before you get upset about this silo can hold 1 million, what's 1 million liters of each crop type. 1 million. We now have this big thing here, which some are like, whoa, we don't use the space that much anyway, really. So I figured this was okay here, and I was able to do some landscaping. It's a little rough here, but I was able to kind of fix it up nice. So this is a large multi-fruit silo, which only holds 500,000 liters of each crop type. So now it actually works for all of our crops, which when Sandy Bay 19 updates and we update onto the new map, we probably won't use this anymore. Which, no, I didn't pay for this. I didn't take out a loan and buy it because our silo doesn't work the way it should. So I just put it in here. Some of you might be like, oh, he's cheating or whatever, which you can look at it however you want. It's just easier. I'd just rather have something that I don't have to fight with to get the grain in. So we're just going to use this. It'll be fine. Hopefully when Sandy Bay 19 updates, we'll be able to put a multi-fruit silo in next to our regular silo and have it actually work like it should work. So that would be ideal, but for now this is what we're going to use. It's a little low, so we may have trouble getting big trailers under here, which I don't know why this is so low for such a big silo, but yeah, that might be the only thing we're fighting with, but we'll make it work. So that's what we have. Let's see what we got here. 34,000 liters. That's all we got, right? Yeah, 34,000 liters off of this field, that's pretty good. So I mean, this is a smaller field, obviously. If we go on the map, this field's smaller than this one. We got 34,000 liters of soy off of this one. This one is probably, it's a little bit bigger than the 3 here. So 3 is probably gonna give us 25 to 30, and 2 is probably almost double this size. So 2 is probably gonna give us close to 60,000 or so. So looking forward to that. I'm actually not gonna do that yet. Let's get the combine down there to get them harvesting the next field. Yeah, let's do that first. I don't know how far we're going to make in this episode, I'm going to be honest with you guys, but obviously I still have a lot of pellets to do, and we've already gotten 24,000 off of the field here, 12,000 in the silo, and then the 12,000 that we sold. So we're doing okay, you know? We're doing a-okay. All right, we'll just, oh, that didn't work this time. Oh, boy. All right, how did I get through here? I think I just kind of skipped over one. Yep, that was how I did it. Perfect. It's fine. It works out. Now, obviously, you just need to get wider gates. Eventually we'll probably get a combine if we do this series long enough that we have a trailer, like the header is a trailer in itself as well, which I know some of you may not like this, but we're just going to go on the top here. I don't really want to drive down and try to fight my way up to the edge of this field. And we'll just hire a worker, and then we'll let him do it terribly, and then we will go back in and fix it up at the end, as we do. Maybe I'll just run around this, so I'm hoping that this actually works out relatively well. But I feel like with my luck it won't, but that's okay. Higher, yeah, you already curved in a little bit, so it's gonna miss that edge, but that's okay. Okay, let's jump back over to here. We'll get this loaded up into the silo, and then I'll keep pelleting, and then, yeah, I'll probably bring you guys back in after that. I'm not sure. I have to go check and see how long this episode is so far and see where we get to, but yeah, so that's just an update for you. We're making progress. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning, or almost 10. I don't think that the hay might be dry. I'm not really sure. We're going to check it again at 12, I think, at noon, and see if we can't windrow it, and then get it all pelleted out around noon, which will be probably by noon. We'll probably have all of our harvest done, so that'll be nice. But yeah, that's just kind of where we're sitting. Just an update for you guys. I will see you guys, yeah, sometime in the future. All right, folks, another load of straw pellets here. We've gotten quite a few. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do, and I'll give you a quick update of everything we've gotten so far and kind of where we're at. But I think what I'm going to do is probably end the episode out here in just a few minutes, which I know this will be a little bit shorter of an episode, and then I'm going to try to get all of our rye done, I think, off camera, and then kind of give you the results. And I'm keeping track of the rye by the field. So far off of this field, we have gotten... Oh, shoot. Well, we got one full trailer, one of the full red trailers, so 39,200 liters plus... Let's go over to the John Deere real quick and see what else is in there. Plus 8697, so we're doing pretty good, and the combine's doing good. We have that section over there to get. I've cleaned up a little bit of the top, but the worker's doing a terrible job, quite honestly, of getting it done. But we'll finish it out. We have a lot of pelleting to do. If we go into the menu here and take a look over here, over at straw pellets, we have 36,000 in the silo, and that's including this field so far and the top field up there. And then if we go over to not that, if we go over to here, we have another 3,700 in the Primos, plus there's 12,000 that trailer. So we're looking at 48,000, right? Is that 48,000? Is that what I said just a second ago? Yeah, 48,000, so plus the 3,000. So we're over 50,000 liters of straw pellets, which is a lot. And so far we're sitting at 73,000 in the silo of the rye, so we're doing good. In addition to that, we also have the, where is it at? The canola there, the almost 80,000 liters of canola. So we're going to do all right this year for harvest, I think. So again, after we wrap up this year in this game, which I'm hoping to do in episode 34. I'm hoping so that way it doesn't, I know I wanted to wrap it up and start the new one like this week or sometime in this week. So starting hopefully episode 35, and no promises, we will be on to the updated version of Sandy B19, and we'll kind of reassess and redo some things, and hopefully, yeah, we'll just kind of go from there. So that's the plan. But yeah, anyhow, that's kind of how we're sitting here. I detach the Primos when I'm talking and stuff, just because that way it's not running hours on it. Oh, by the way, we're sitting hour-wise, we're doing okay. It's only at 0.5 hours, so we're doing fine on that. Only use it for half hour. We'll probably get, my guess is it'll take 2 hours total out of it, which is fine. Even if we get hit for that, you know, if we get hit for a second hour and then we get hit for going into the third hour of having it, because the first hour essentially is free with the initial leasing cost, and the second hour you pay for, and so on and so forth. So the worst case scenario, I think, would be if we got hit for another, let's go in here, another 2 hours, I think would be the worst case scenario with how we're doing so far. If we go over to the Primos, go into customize here, it'll show us, so the worst case scenario is we're going to pay out another 14,000 for this thing. Oh wait, okay, still, yeah, 14,000, just under 14,000. Which isn't too bad. We have the money in the bank for that, which, if you remember, we also have a little bit of a loan. We're sitting at a $100,000 loan, but with everything we got going on, we're going to do fine. Looking at this stuff here, the cows are doing all right, right? Yeah, they're doing great. Okay, looking over here, what do we got going? Canola. So we're going to wait until the first day of winter to sell canola. And then rye we could sell whenever, so we might just do it all on the first day of winter, do it during winter time, because we're not gonna, maybe we'll, I don't know, we'll depend on that. And then straw pellets, I mean, we could do, you think they'd be worth like less in the summer and like more in the fall as it goes into winter, and then maybe comes out into the spring, and then summer would be the cheap, I don't know, because they're used for like heating and stuff. But yeah, hay pellets, of course, that's the highest one on the chart, but we'll probably wait to sell them until here, then, is what we'll do. Or maybe we'll just wait until winter time until we get a good price in there. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. We're probably going to get around $1,100 per 1,000 liters here, and then we're probably going to get around, hopefully around $1,500 per 1,000 liters of the hay pellets. And I estimate, oh, that's right, I guess we're doing the hay pellets, so we're probably going to end up doing probably 4 or 5 hours on the Primos. So in the next episode, hopefully we're doing hay pellets and wrapping it up for the year, even if we have to zoom through winter. And, you know, I'm not even worried about winter contracts. If we get everything done and wrapped up by the end of winter, get all of our machines repaired and everything like that, I think I'll be happy just kind of closing it out there and skipping through the winter. If you guys are good with that. If you have any issues with that, let me know down in the comments. If you want me to drag this out and keep doing, I know it sounds bad to say drag it out, but if you want me to just keep doing what I've been doing, just let me know. But that's kind of the goal right now. Anyhow, if you enjoyed this episode, please drop a like down below. If you have done already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the channel. Yeah, turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future episodes or videos or how-to guides that I may post. But anyhow, this has been Farmer Cop, guys. Thank you, and thank you for watching.